Okay, anyway, it is snowing this morning. I think it said little to no accumulation, but it's like really big, chunky snowflakes. It is about 9:30 a.m. and we're gonna go do groceries real fast. Also, welcome to Monday. Hi. We are gonna quickly go home and drop off the groceries, and then I have to go to Verizon to drop off my phone, like a trade-in. I have an appointment at noon, and I can finally go home where it's warm and not, you know, snowing on me. I think we're gonna cook food. Oh my gosh, there's a person next to me on a motorcycle. Why? Let's say goodbye to my beautiful, beautiful purple phone. So sad that I have to trade it in and I can't keep it forever, but it is time, I guess. I'm at a stoplight currently, and look how fast the clouds are moving. Oh my gosh, it's still snowing. I'm in the middle of nowhere, Colorado. Wow, I have been through hell and back. I went to the Verizon store and the guy refused to help me. My dad made a mistake on making me a authorized user on the account, and he misspelled my, he didn't misspell my name, but he put a whole different word in that wasn't my name because he was distracted. I don't know. I told the Verizon guy that, oh, I'll just sign into his account and change it. Like, I'll just hack into it. It was a joke. Totally a joke, making a light of the situation because my dad is elderly, and he said that I was a fraud and he's labeling my account as fraud and that he can't help me, and he refused to help me. So it is 2 p.m. I am starving. I was supposed to start lunch like 2 hours ago. Obviously I didn't get that done. I had to drive to the middle of nowhere, Colorado to finally trade in my phone. So now I'm home and we are gonna cook lunch. Oh, hi. Thank you. We're gonna go cook some lunch and eat food finally and see what else is on our to-do list. I mixed brown basmati rice and brown jasmine rice. I hope they cook evenly. That is what I had to do because I had such a tiny amount of brown basmati rice. So we'll see how it turns out. Seriously, having a bad day. This just kind of hangs on my stuff over here, and it fell directly into the dog water bowl, and now it's soaking wet. I cannot handle today. I can't handle it. I can't find the recipe that I need, so I'm just gonna have to guess. So I'm gonna brine this tofu. I don't remember the ratios of salt and water, but I'm going to drain this, put it in here, and soak it for like a few hours. If you've had tofu in the past and you hate it because it's flavorless, I really suggest brining it. It kind of takes the moisture out of the tofu and replaces it with like salty water. So it's way, way more flavorful. I'm gonna cut it into quarters and put it in here. Make sure that salt is all dissolved. Oh, perfect. I maybe did like 4 tablespoons or so of salt in here and then warm water to get it to dissolve. And now I'm just gonna let it sit until I am ready to cook with it. It's supposed to be a cornucopia for Thanksgiving. I don't know if you can tell. Wow, look how stunning that is. We have the sun coming in, but also clouds going over the mountains, and it's snowing for sure over there. Wow, I'm still so caught off guard by the Verizon situation. Ugh, today has just been, I don't know, just not a good day. It's like one of those days where everything goes wrong, you know, every little thing. Anyway, I'm gonna eat these chips and I'm gonna wait for the food to be done. I forgot to mention how much I spent for grocery shopping. I spent a total of $89.16 for about a week worth of meals for 2 people. I feel like that's pretty good. I make all of our meals from scratch. Most of the meals, not every single one. You know, obviously I do buy some convenience things here and there to just help out depending on the week, but I still feel like $89 is pretty cheap. I went to King Soopers, a neighborhood Walmart, and Trader Joe's. I just stuck to the list and it seemed to work out very well for me. I think I'm gonna get some editing done while the food is cooking, and then I will meet you back in the kitchen. Okay, so I don't know, is this like weird? Maybe a little weird. Calvin? It is cabbage and onions, curry beans, rice, and lemon pepper tofu. I don't know. It is food, so that is all that matters. The rice turned out well, which I was actually kind of surprised about. It's not bad. Could be better if it had sauce, but it didn't have any sauce. So I need to add that to the list. Make sauce of any kind. I know. Okay. Oh, that was a big burp. You ready? Sal. Okay, come here. This is what the mountain looks like today. Look at it. Snow-capped, beautiful. You ever feel just so discombobulated because everything is a mess? Sorry, Gizmo's drinking. I feel like my life isn't going to be put together until I clean up this and take a shower. So we're going to clean, make some tea, and shower. Okay, we're doing a fit check. I just showered and I'm wearing this very plain gray shirt. Yes, I actually really like this shirt. It's perfect, neutral, plain, whatever. My pants, I'm wearing cargo pants, I guess. Is that what you call them? Just cargo pants? I don't know, they have a lot of pockets. Love that. They're tapered at the end with a little zipper. And I got these at Bass Pro Shop of all places. They have really amazing clothes and I think that they will actually last like a really long time. And they have full pockets. Wow. And brown socks. I know. So exciting. I can't wait for the day that I can say that I'm wearing socks that I have made myself. And that is it. Really exciting stuff. Okay, hi. Really quick. I don't know. Is that working? Okay. Hi. I am about to go into the doctor. It's actually a hematologist, to be exact. So, that is where I'm going. I don't know what to expect, and I guess I'll update you when I am out of there. So, fun. I'm back from the doctor. My doctor's appointment was like 11 a.m. and now it's like 12:30. It's not too bad. I had to get my blood drawn from this arm and from this arm because she missed a tube. So I had to get poked twice. That's not fun. The reason I went to the doctor was because I have an enlarged spleen of all organs. My spleen has to be you know, abnormal. I got a CT scan earlier this year. I think I got it originally done for my stomach, my abdominal area, because I was having stomach issues, and they saw that my spleen was enlarged, and I was like, oh, that's weird. Why? I finally got an appointment into a hematologist. I think I'm gonna get another CT scan done to see if my spleen is still enlarged. Is it bigger? Did it go back to normal? That's fun. Like, really good stuff. I think we're gonna go home now and make lunch. See ya in the kitchen. We're making hot dogs, y'all. We're gonna make this bratwurst, and we're gonna be using the zucchini relish. I'm so excited to try it. I think I'm gonna saute this bratwurst. I was gonna like grill it on my little George Foreman, but I think I'm just gonna put it in a pan. Okay, so while those bratwursts are cooking, I'm gonna air fry this bun. Oh yeah, very toasty. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, look at that. By the way, this is a vegan bratwurst, okay? It's not actually meat. I used Impossible. They have such good, like, bratwurst. I'm smothering it in mustard, whole grain Dijon mustard, some ketchup. Oh, yes. Trader Joe's has the best ketchup, by the way. So, so good. And then this is zucchini relish that we made in my first video. So we're gonna try it out today. It smells really good. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, you have to see this dog. He got up in this chair all by himself. Oh, so cute. You see me? Hello. Are we ready for this hot dog? I'm gonna move some stuff out of the way here. Here it is. Right here. Oh my gosh. This little tiny bun does not hold it very well. This is gonna be interesting. Very good. Oh my gosh. That relish is so good. This is so very messy. Highly, highly suggest making zucchini relish. Yep. Oh good. So I have to make granola because I have yogurt in the fridge, and I don't know why I bought the yogurt, but I have it in the fridge. It's not open, but it's expiring like in 2 days. So I'm gonna make granola so we can eat the yogurt with something, you know, delicious. And I'm gonna be making the chocolate sesame granola. It is from the book Whole Grain Vegan Baking. I made it like a month ago and it was so freaking good. What makes it sesame is it has tahini in it. So that is what we are gonna get started on. Hello. Hi, babe. Oh my god, it's supposed to be. Hi, good morning. Whew. It is so cold. My car says 34 degrees. I am seriously freezing. I am at the doctor's office. No, I'm not. I am at laundry. Oh my God. It is, what time is it? It's 7:57 a.m. I am doing laundry. That is what I'm doing. While I'm waiting for laundry, I'm going to be working on my cardigan, my mushroom cardigan. This thing right here, look, we're on a sleeve. I will show you that soon. An appointment opened up last night for a CT scan, and I could schedule it through the app, which was so cool. I didn't have to talk to any human. I just simply scheduled it online, which was awesome. It's just of my abdomen, and the last one I did took less than, 10 minutes. It was so quick. So I'm not really worried about it at all. I just want to get it over with. My appointment with my hematologist will be next year in January. So I will have these CT results before that appointment. Let's hope that goes well and everything's fine inside of me. Hopefully nothing else has popped up. oh, you know, to be a human in this world and whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's too freaking early. Let's talk about crocheting. I finished the back and, well, I finished the back and both panels of this cardigan. Let's see if I can put this on. So it's very, very simple construction. It's literally a square into rectangles, pretty much. All right, and then I'm gonna attach the sleeves on here, and then we're gonna do like ribbing around the neck and around the bottom, and then boom, it's done. I got a freaking cardigan done. Honestly, it's so easy, so fast. This is my sleeve. I did ribbing, and look at it. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. I was supposed to do 2 rows of increases. I only did 1 because it looked way too puffy for what I really wanted on my arm. And I think that this is a good amount of puffiness for a sleeve, I hope. Yeah, I don't want it to be too big and balloony, and I don't want it to be too fitted. I hope this works out. Okay, so I'm done with the laundry. I'm gonna pop into the thrift store really quick. All right, there was nothing in there. I won a silent auction at this thrift store, and I won a beautiful green enameled cast iron pot, like a Dutch oven. It is seriously, it's so beautiful. I love it so much. I think you may have seen it in like a couple days ago, maybe yesterday or the day before, I'm not even sure. Let's go to this scan and get this over with. All right, hi, I'm done with my CT scan. So I had to get poked again. It was a CT scan with contrast, which means that they have to inject like a dye into you so the machine can see your organs better. If you've never had a CT with contrast done, I'll try to explain it the best I can here. It's like a big machine that is a donut looking thing, okay? It looks like a donut, and there's a bed in front of it. You lay in the bed and the nurse person puts an IV into your arm, and then the machine, they kind of put you like into the machine and out and in and out, and the machine tells you breathe in and hold, and you hold your breath, and then it'll tell you when to start breathing again. The nurse pops her head out and says they're gonna add the contrast to the IV. When they do that, you feel it. It's really strange, but you feel a really warm feeling inside. It's like in the back of your throat, kind of throughout your body, and then in your groin area, I guess. They say that it kind of makes you think that you have to pee. The thing is, I went in there kind of with a full bladder, so when they did do that and I felt like the warmness, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna pee myself. That was it. Lasted probably less than 5 minutes. It really is not that bad. I think I should get my results today. We shall see if I get them, and if I do get them, I'll update you and I'll let you know if how my spleen looks. Hello, it is almost 2 p.m. and I'm about to go into PT again. I took a couple weeks off for them to like review my chart and whatever, and then they called me and said that I can come back now. So I am here once again. I am back from PT. It is 3 p.m. In a couple hours, we are gonna go celebrate Thanksgiving, which is, I know it's tomorrow, but we're gonna do it early today, and we're gonna go to a fondue restaurant in this cute little mountain town. So I'm very excited for that. Can't wait. So I'm gonna go get ready for that, and yeah, I think I'll see you probably on the way there. I just got my results back. It's like literally I just got home and I already have my results, and it looks like my spleen is normal, but I have multiple ovarian cysts, which I was not expecting that. I don't really know what that all means right now. Never had an ovarian cyst in my life, so I'm a little freaked out, but everything else looks normal. I think my spleen went down, like the sizing went down, so that's great. I don't know why it was enlarged in the first place, but I hope it just stays the same size and we're good, and I don't ever have to deal with like enlarged spleen things ever again, because it's just too weird for me. But now we have a new thing, so that's, I don't know, that's really good. Oh boy, I swear, like health issues, they're just never ending. Okay, like I'm trying to find out one thing and then it leads to another, then it leads to another, and then it leads to another, and I'm just like, I'm so sick of it. I just want to be done with doctors. Well, that was my update. Today is Thursday, which is also Thanksgiving. And since we celebrated Thanksgiving yesterday, we're not doing anything today, but I will eat this fondue for breakfast. That's what I'm doing. Oh. I literally couldn't eat any more of the food, so I saved all of the dessert in here. So there's a little bit of dessert mixed in, kind of, with my entree. That'll be okay. When we took the dogs out, there was stuff in the mail room, and I took some of it, which was coconut sugar, exciting, and rice paper, which is also very exciting. So I took those. Those are not mine. Oh my gosh, this looks so freaking good. I know it's very weird for a breakfast, but it looks so good. Also, this lemon was handpicked by my girlfriend in California and then flown to me. It's so fresh and so good. It's like the most lemony lemon I've ever tasted. We are making lunch. So I have 2 books here, which is a lot and kind of too much, but it's okay. We have Chloe's Vegan Italian Kitchen. Again, I found this at the thrift store. I'm making cauliflower soup with pesto and rigatoni, and I'm gonna add meatballs in there because I feel like it needed something else. This is carrot top pesto that I made from the carrot tops, obviously, from the garden, and I made a whole bunch of it and froze it, so I'm going to use this as the pesto. And then for the meatballs, we're making herbed meatballs. This is from the Impossible cookbook. Again, another thrift store find. Yeah, let's see how this turns out, I guess. I'll be using this vegetable stock that I canned in August. I made a whole bunch of quarts just from scraps in my freezer. I'll like freeze my vegetable scraps like onions and carrots and things like that, and whenever I have enough I will make vegetable stock out of it. And yeah, it's practically free, so I don't know why everyone doesn't do it. Let's try this soup. Those meatballs look so good. I cannot wait to try it. It is a weird color. It's a little beige looking, which is an interesting color for food, but it tastes so good. I already tried the cauliflower. Amazing. Oh yeah, so good with the pasta. It's like a pasta soup. I don't know. So good though. Need to stir this pesto in there. Very good with the pesto. All right, meatball time. Oh my gosh. Meatball, very good. Definitely. Good morning. Let me look decent for you a little bit here. It is Friday and, oh, I don't have my glasses on, but it snowed last night, which is so exciting. It's beautiful. We woke up to a winter wonderland, and I think it's supposed to snow all day today and into tomorrow maybe, and we're supposed to be getting like, I don't know, up to 6 or 8 inches, something like that. That's really exciting. I think this morning we're going to talk about any whips that I have and things that I have finished this week and any kind of acquisitions that I have, any finds, thrift store finds, and things like that. So first thing, let's talk about our works in progress. Well, I guess we can talk about the temperature blanket. This is what it's looking like so far. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna hold this up. We have September, this white line is the monthly divider. We have October, and then another monthly divider here, and then we're getting into November, which is so exciting. November is getting definitely more cooler tones. We have blue and pink, and there is a purple right there. It's like a really, really light lavender color, and then of course green. It's looking so good. I'm so excited to really get into November. I think from November, like here on, it's going to be really green, blue, and oatmeal. I don't think there's any yellow. Yellow is 70s, and I don't think we've hit the 70s since then, I think. This might be the last yellow stripe that we have this year. The edges are interesting. They're a little wonky with changing of the colors. I think I want to take the monthly divider here and go around like a border all around the blanket when I'm done, just to kind of even things out. I think there are some spots where I dropped a stitch. I can't really fix it now. That's fine, but I don't know, a border might make it look nicer, I think. I've been working on this blanket, I would say a couple times a week. If I have time to work on this, then I'll sit there and crank out a few rows, probably like 4 or 5 rows in a sitting on the couch watching TV. Hopefully the next time we do this will be like mostly through November, or even like totally through November and into December. How exciting. Next, we're going to talk about the cardigan that I was doing. It's this brown one. I call it the mushroom cardigan, but it's actually the everyday cotton crochet cardigan or something like that. I'll link it in the description. This is what it looks like. I don't know which way is front or back. I'd have to study it for a little bit and see. Here we go. I have finished the back portion here and the side panels. I think I explained on Wednesday that, you know, these are going to be put together and the sides are going to be put together, and then there's going to be ribbing all around. And of course, sleeves. We're going to have sleeves, which I have been working on. So exciting. Oh my gosh. Look at that. This is a sleeve. We started with the ribbing and we're going to sew it together like that. Eventually we'll have a sleeve. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so I am working on those 2 things. Those are my main projects that I'm working on right now. The other thing that I'm working on and I would like to work on today, this orange bag, the color, but also as in the fruit, because it's going to be a round sphere. I think that's the goal, although I think it's going to be like this. I want to say like I'm halfway done, right? Something like that. I hope it's turning out well. And then once it's an orange, I have this like shiny green. I think it's like Karen Simply Soft, but it's like shiny green yarn that I'm gonna do the little leaves for the little tie. It's like a little pouch. This is for my mom. I'm gonna make it for Christmas. I'm gonna send it to her for Christmas, I think. She can put it on a shelf as a display or use it as a pouch for something or whatever she wants to use it for. So I'm gonna work on that, I think, after this, just to get it going. So far, it's looking really nice. I really like this texture. It's actually kind of looking like an orange texture. We're gonna go to finished projects. Now I finished nothing, but I did block something for the first time ever. I will put the footage in here of me blocking this scarf. I made this scarf probably 10 years ago or so when I first started knitting, and I bought a really nice wool yarn. I don't really know what it is, but I did buy it at a local yarn shop, like a little one back in Kansas City, and it was like a beautiful, beautiful colorway. Like I love how funky it was. So I never blocked it because I didn't have the tools back then, and I figured why not try it now with some Eucalyptus wool wash and see how it turns out, see how like the stitches come out, you know? So I did that, and it took a couple days to dry. I don't think I took a before of what it looked like before, but I'll explain. This is what it looks like now. There we go. It's so pretty. I love the yarn colorway. Like, it's just funky. Of course, I did this so many years ago, so there are a lot of mistakes like this one here. I just want to remind you that when you are a noob and you're starting out, try not to buy the most expensive, beautiful yarn, because you might make mistakes and you might just leave them there because you don't know what you're doing. And then 10 years later, you'll be like, oh, why did I use that yarn for that? Like, I could have done a much better job, right? This little bump, the ends kind of look funny. I don't really know what this is, and like that thing. It's okay. Once it's all wrapped around you, like, nobody can see that. Oh, it smells so good. It just smells. I have lavender eucalyptus. Well, this is what I bought off of Amazon, and I used just 2 teaspoons or something. Tiny amount. Yeah, it just smells so nice, and I really feel like you could see the stitches. So before, you could not see this like stitch pattern. It was all bunched up and kind of like curled in like that. So you really couldn't see anything. It was kind of like almost like a tube. And now it is flat and beautiful. You can see all those lovely, you know, stitch pattern there. Very excited about this. Although it took 10 years, you know, it's done now, finally. Oh yeah, there we go. I finished this, and I'm very excited that I did finish this finally. Let's get into yarn finds, because last week I went to the thrift store and I found 2 really cool yarns, and I really wanted to show you this week because I found nothing this week. I found actually 3 yarns, but 2 of them are really cool. But I'll show you the first one. That's like not as exciting. And if you know what this yarn is, please tell me. Please leave it down in the comments, because I try to reverse Google search these and I cannot figure it out sometimes. So this one, I'll see if the camera can pick it up. I'll describe the color. To me, it's like a darker green, mid-green, and there are tiny strands of maybe blue, maybe orange, or even red, kind of strung throughout this. It's really pretty in person, and I feel like the camera has a very difficult time picking up all of the colors in there. It's thin. What would you call this? Light, maybe? I'm not really sure. Maybe there's a little mohair in there. I don't know if it's a natural fiber. It could totally be just 100% acrylic, or it could be not. I really don't know. But there's so much of it here. I haven't unwrapped it, but it looks like it's like stuffed in here. I can imagine like a really beautiful mossy looking sweater vest. Like, is that weird? Like, I don't know. I'm very excited to use it. I think that we should burn it and see what happens. Okay, you ready? All right. Hopefully you can see this. Okay, are we ready? Ooh. My conclusion is it smelled like burnt hair, like majorly, but it also has like a little plastic nub on it, if you can see that. There we go. I'm gonna say it is a mix, because ooh, the smell was a total hair. So I'm gonna say it is acrylic, like wool blend or something. I don't really know. If you know, please let me know, because I would love to look up the stats like on this yarn and see like what it is, what's the brand, what are people using it for, you know, all that good stuff. The next 2 yarns, I did considerable amount of research to figure out what yarns these are, and I will pop up on the screen what yarns I believe these are, okay? And I will also say them. First, we have this right here. Does this look familiar to anybody? Because when I saw it, I felt it, I stared at it, and I went, this is so familiar to me. Like, so familiar. And then I saw this one on Tuesday, and again I left it there, and then on Wednesday I was feeling it, and I thought, I think I should take this too, because it felt so familiar. I was like, what the hell? Like, these 2, there's something about them. Well, according to my research, they are for sure definitely Noro, which goes for about $15 a skein. It's very expensive. It's very nice yarn. I actually bought a whole bunch when I was in Florida in October, so I had just been feeling all like a wall of Noro. That's why this was so familiar to me. This blue one here, it is like purple, and it's got like this brown and a light pink and a very dark navy blue, this like lighter blue. It's just a stunning. My conclusion is this is Noro Silk Garden 201 Yamato, like white strings of some sort, and that is the silk inside of it. That is what makes it the Silk Garden. It just has that Noro feel. It's so stunning. I'm sad that I only found 1 skein. It was $195 for a ball of Noro. I don't know if this is a full one. It kind of looks like it. Love that. This one, I couldn't believe it. I was like, whoa, it's beautiful. The colors, purpley pink, this beautiful like mossy green color. So this one, according to my research again, is Noro Kureyan yarn in the colorway 188 Sasayama. I think this one is 100% wool, while this one is wool and silk. So they're different, but so sad that I only found one skein. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll add it to like my other skeins or something with like the other project that I'm making with those. Like maybe they'll blend in. I don't really know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, but I had to buy them because I couldn't believe it. So exciting. Such a good find. I still am in shock, I think. That is it for my projects that I'm working on, yarns that I have found, and things that I have finished off this week. We are going to go ahead. You know what? I think I'm gonna spin these up on my little winder and I'll show you what they look like as we're doing that, because I'm sure it's gonna be a beautiful experience. And then I am going to work on this a little bit, maybe get in a couple rows and kind of assess where I'm at with this, because I just hope I have enough yarn. To me, it's not looking like an orange. I don't know. It looks like a beret. Yeah, it kind of looks like a little beret if you had like a little thing on there. I just want it to turn out right, and I don't know. I don't know if it is. Before we start winding it off, I just want to say this bag right here that I made, I think in the last vlog I finished it. I was supposed to bring it out on Thanksgiving as my little evening bag, but I forgot, and I ended up bringing my ugly backpack, and it was terrible. I didn't realize it until I was at the restaurant, and I was like, oh my God. I'm gonna bring it with me to Christmas, which I'll be celebrating in California, of all places, and I'll take this bag out with me there. I just really think of it as a cute winter bag, and I'm so sad that I didn't get to use it. Are we ready? Actually, I think I want to shoot it in slow-mo really quick and see if we can get a cool shot. The knots though. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here it is, all wound up. Whoa, that color is so beautiful. I love it so much. This is the Silk Garden. I'm gonna find the middle. Okay, for sure. This is it. Oh my God. Winding yarn balls can really test my patience. I probably spent 30 minutes untangling this yarn. It only broke like, I don't know, 5 times or so. I just knotted them together because I didn't know what else to do there. Noro is extremely delicate. You have to be careful pulling on it because it will break. It is a really huge pain to untangle if it does get tangled. See, here is a knot right here that I did. Oh my gosh, finally. Wow. That took seriously like 45 minutes to wind up 2 balls. Whoa. Look at that. Beautiful. I love it. Really love these colors. That purple is stunning. Whoa. Here they are together. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. I'm so glad I take pictures of my projects when I'm working on them because I can never remember what needle I use, or not needle, can never remember what hook I use because it's different sometimes. This is a 3.75 and that's a 4, but it's for like worsted weight, and this is not worsted, so I think I just sized down. I believe I am just single crocheting all around, which is great. So easy, and it's, you know, it's honestly beautiful. I love it the way it looks. Let's see how far I can get on this. Easy. I love single crochet. Just single crochet. That's what the temperature blanket is, and it's just so easy to work on. This weekend we are going to Boulder, up to Boulder, and meeting with the dog sitter to watch our dogs for Christmas. Should be an exciting trip. I love going up there. It's gonna be really beautiful because it just snowed. Hopefully the roads are gonna be clear. I think they will be. They should be for sure. Maybe I should start decreasing? I feel like I should start decreasing. Okay, so I think to decrease, you stick it in here, pull it through, and then stick it in another one and pull it through, and then you have 3, and then you go through the 3 loops. That's what I just did. So I think that might be it. It might not though. We'll see. Okay, one round of decreases so far. I mean, I don't know why, but this project just has me so defeated. I feel like it needs to be smaller. I really do want it to be like this big. I was crocheting thinking that maybe all of that would come together. Do I trust the pattern or do I trust I don't know, my intuition here? I don't know. Hopefully by the next vlog this will be done and I will have figured it out. Okay then, I think I want to make biscotti a little bit later and I will see you in the kitchen, I guess. It is biscotti time. I have all of the ingredients here. I've only made biscotti one time, and that was in culinary school, which was a long time ago, but I remember most of it, and I know that it's pretty easy. I'm using soft white wheat berries for the flour. Let's see, what is next? This is almond paste. It is frozen because I keep it in my freezer. I am going to use a little bit of this in there. I love almond paste and marzipan. It is my absolute favorite thing ever. Sweet. I don't even know what you would call it. This is what it looks like. It smells like almonds and it is made from almonds and sugar. Yep, so good. It says 4 teaspoons. So I don't know, I'm gonna do a good hunk of it because it's my favorite and I'm just gonna kind of piece it in there. Maybe this should have been mixed into the dries or maybe at the end, I don't really know, but it's gonna go into the liquid. Here, I think I'll put some in here and I'll put some in the dries. I'm also going to be using lemon zest. I think it will make a nice addition. So unfortunately I already cut up my lemons. I'm going to try to zest them on here. Oh, okay. Whoops. Good, good. I think I might just squeeze some lemon juice in there. There we go. That's some zest. Are we ready? Maybe I should mix this up first. I'm thinking this needs to be thicker, so I am going to add more flour. I think that's what we're looking for, maybe. I am going to put the dough on here and then I'm going to form it into 2 logs. According to my research, I think this needs to be thicker. I think this is good. I'm going to flour my hands. I'm also going to move this oil. This is probably going to be the ugliest biscotti anyone has ever seen. It's not very smooth. I don't really know what to do about that. Maybe add more flour, but I feel like I've added a lot and I don't know. I think I'm going to use some water and smooth them a little bit. This is actually like honey water from the honey. Let's pop these bad boys into the oven. I let these cool for 10 minutes and now I'm going to cut them. And the key to cutting them without them breaking is to use a serrated knife and to kind of saw them in half. They look really good. Wow, these smell amazing. Hi, good morning. It is the next day. I figured I would try the biscotti with a cup of tea. I made Earl Grey, which is my favorite. I love it so much. I put the biscotti in my beloved Erewhon jar. I got this earlier this year in California and it came with biscotti in it, and I really wanted to fill it with my own biscotti one day, and that is what I did last night. And I'm so excited to try biscotti. We actually made so much of it that it's in this jar, but it's also in another Tupperware container. This one looks good. They smell so good, and they're so crispy as well. All right, are we ready? I love the whole almonds in there. I think that's my favorite part. All right, biscotti was definitely a success. I really need to make more in the future. It's really easy, was not too bad of a process. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a good rest of your week. I hope you enjoyed what I did with my week. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.